Hey everyone, and welcome to another behind-the-scenes peek beyond the pixelated curtain of X-RL7. Today we're looking at episode 23, which features a great ensemble of awesome voices and the new single, Mainstream, with the talented Nero Argento. And a quick shout out to the X-RL7 Patreons. If you want to support the show and get some cool rewards in the process, please do consider joining the X-RL7 Patreon, as we have some great incentives like exclusive music, early access to content, personal messages from characters, more behind the scenes, and yeah, lots of cool stuff. So let's get into it in this installment of X-RL7 Backstage. So in this episode, we're introduced to Xeno, an artist on the Duke's label who's gone rogue.
They use the media to control you.
Thinking for himself and trying to encourage others to do the same. The Duke ain't so keen on that, so he sends in Program, voiced by Ron Scalzo, to sort Xeno out.
Alright, I'm on it.
As he gathers other musicians together to join his cause. Let's hear from the voice of Xeno himself, the awesome Nero Argento.
Hey, Nero Argento here from Italy, and I'm Xeno in X-RL7. So the first time I heard something about the project was when Mikey sent me an email asking for a feature. So I checked it out, and I totally fall in love from the first second because I lived my entire childhood in the 80s. We are artists! For truth! For me, dubbing something like that was very hard, because I had to hide my Italian accent. So once again, Mike, thank you for your guidelines and your help. I tried the different solutions, and I did a lot of work, but I'm pretty satisfied with the result. You're the lapdog here, Program, that you can't bury the truth forever. And what about Mainstream? I heard Mainstream for the first time when Mikey sent me an MP3. It was still a demo, but it was already a kick-ass song. So I kept listening to it, and I decided that something was still missing. So I recorded real drums and additional keyboards, and of course the vocals, using a lot of layers. Can you feel it inside? We've got to inside your way. Then Brian from Void Chapter did the amazing job, and the song is the one that you're listening to. I personally love the song and the whole project, and this is one of my favorite collaborations ever, so I hope to do something more in the future.
And talking about some of the awesome voices in this episode, in the gathering we have the return of Blue Stahli as Ghost XD.
I propose we settle this on the stage.
The introduction of Rico as MiXE.
I'm MiXE, by the way.
And JP Anderson of Rabbit Junk as Datrick.
No, it's called techno, like no as in knowledge. So voicing Dietrich was a lot of fun because Dietrich is a total tryhard, and it was fun to think about the best way to express his sort of desperation, to be seen and noticed and regarded as kind of radical. My latest single is about the dangers of society's reliance on technology and the rise of artificial intelligence and transhumanism. It's called technology. And I thought the best way to do that was to invent this ridiculous accent that's somewhere between a British accent and an Australian accent and kind of oscillate between the two. Well, you'll want to talk. You sound like a machine, Omega. Because it sounds so put on. So, you know, he busts in the room and like, I'm Dietrich. And it's just like, I think we've met people like this. You know, they come in and their vibe is so intrusive, you know, and they're barely concealing their anxiety. And so it was a lot of fun to kind of create an amalgam of people that I've met who are kind of like Dietrich and kind of put them all into one character.
We also have the wonderful Natasha Cox of Alice back as Miss Cleo.
Not everyone is cut out for this lifestyle.
And social commentators Kerry Smith.
Prestigious Duke Inc. record label.
Comics Division.
You just went kind of nuts.
And Toxic Man Flu.
It's a textbook case of paranoid delusions.
Mainstream is out now on all digital outlets. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to everyone involved in this episode. Please do check out the artists involved. And again, if you want to support X-RL7, please feel free to subscribe to the channel, like and comment, stream and purchase the songs. Everything helps. And as I say, please do consider hitting us up on Patreon, as that really helps. Cheers! Catch you later.